Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, for those of you who don't know. And for today's video, I'm going to be doing a full face of makeup that is brand new to me. So some of these products have been out for a while. Other products, they are fairly new, so I do have a good mixture. And these are all products that I haven't tried before. So I want to do a mini little review on each product while putting it on my face and kind of just give you a little bit of my first impression. So before we jump into that part of the video, I just want to ask you guys to please consider subscribing to my channel. And please give me a like if you like what you see during the video. I'm trying to get to 300 subscribers. Once I get to 300 subscribers, I am going to have a little mini giveaway and I'm so darn excited. So please go ahead and give me a follow if you like what you see. And without further ado, let's just get on into this video, guys. So first things first, I don't know if I ever used this on my channel or in general. Like, I'm really not sure. I feel like I purchased this a really long time ago. I just don't remember. So this is the NYX First Base Premier Base Primer Spray. And I don't think I have. I'm not sure. The mist looks really nice, actually. That feels really nice. That feels super refreshing, actually. So that I really liked. I like the mist. My skin feels hydrated, which is definitely needed. Even if you have oily skin, I feel like I say this in every single video, you definitely do need to hydrate your skin. So next thing that I'm going to go in with, I actually have talked about, but I've never used on my channel. Casey Holmes, she's one YouTuber that I love. She has oily skin just like me, and she actually recommended this. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer, and this is in light. I have actually been using the NARS one, which she suggested, and I really liked it. And then I also used the CoverGirl Lid Lock. She didn't suggest it, but I did hear that that was really good for oily eyelids, and I really did like that. So I'm really excited to go ahead and give this one a try. So this one, I think they had like different shades. Ooh, oh wow, that's pigmented. All right. So I like how there's like color to it. I feel like that's gonna give a really good base. And it seems pretty easy to blend, actually. Yeah, it's very easy to blend. I feel like I put too much. I feel like you don't need as much as I put on. I actually did get some products gifted to me. I did do a little Instagram story, so if you're not following me on Instagram, go give me a follow. But it is from the brand Moon Kiss. They did gift me some of these items, so I just wanted to let you guys know what they did gift me and basically how I like it. So I'm gonna first start off with the brow product that they gifted me, and this is the Moon Kiss Limit Waterproof Eyebrow Liner, and this is just in the shade medium, and it does have a spoolie on one end and then the color on the other end. I actually have not used this before. I usually go with either the shade medium or like dark blonde or light brown for my brows, but they only had light, medium, and dark, so I thought medium would probably be the best option. So I'm just going to start off by outlining the top of my brow. Ooh, okay. I've been liking doing my eyebrows like first. I really need to do my eyebrows, but that's actually pretty pigmented. I'm just going to brush through. That's not bad. I feel like this is a good match for me. It looks pretty good. I feel like it's a pretty good match. I actually want to do is I kind of want to clean up my brows just a little bit to kind of make sure it all looks okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use, this is the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. Surprisingly, I have never used this. I am like super behind on the game. So I'm just going to take a brush and just clean that up, because I also need to get my brows done. I usually don't do this until I have to get my brows done. And that's when I'm like, okay girl, you need to get your brows done. And I'm just going to take my Flawless Concealer brush from e.l.f. and just blend everything that I didn't blend before. I'm actually going to, let me do my eyes. So for my eyes, I actually have this. This is on the newer side. This is by Too Faced, and it's just their holiday collection. I even have their bronzer and blush here as well. But I think this just looked so darn cute. I did get it at Sephora during a Sephora event that I was invited to. I feel like the color story is just so darn pretty. And then it even came with like a little palette too, with like really glittery eyeshadows. So I'm excited to see. I don't know if I'm going to dip into these today, but I'm definitely going to dip into this palette because that palette is gorgeous, and I just put my nail in it. great. I'm first going to take this shade Cream Filling, and I'm going to put that all over my lid just to set. Some people like to do this, other people don't. It's literally a personal preference. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I like to switch it up because I know not everybody likes to do this. So what I'm going to do is take this shade right here. This one's called What a Batch. And I'm going to take that and just throw this into my crease. It's a really soft color. I don't know if it's going to pick up a lot on the viewfinder. It doesn't look like it is, but we're just going to blend this in and just put windshield wiper motions, throwing that into the crease and then just a little bit above the crease. Then I'm going to go into this shade right here. This is called Oh Snap. And I'm going to put that right in my crease as well, just to kind of deepen that up a little bit. I don't want to go above that first shade that we used. I'm kind of just sticking it right in the crease. It's looking a little weird right here. I don't know if that's the primer that's doing that. Do you guys see that, or is it just me? It looks like zebra stripes. I don't know if you guys could see that. Okay, I'm gonna take a clean brush and then just blend that through. This eye looks fine. It was so strange. Okay, and next I am going to take this shade right here. This is the shade Secret Santa. I'm gonna tap it on the outer portion of my eye, bring that in, leaving the center of my lid bare right now. I'm using a smaller brush, as you guys could see, so I could really place this down and get right into the crease and blend that in. Then I'm gonna go back in with that clean brush that we had before. Just gonna blend. This is blending out really pretty all together. Like, it's really meshing very well together. Next, I'm gonna take this really pretty burgundy shade right here, and I'm gonna put that on the outer edge right here and kind of just stamp that in. And I'm just gonna leave this on the outer portion of my eye. Okay, I think I spoke too soon. Once I put that shade on, it was like, I'm not really liking how right here is blending. I don't know. It's like, maybe it's just this shade that's just like not really working with me. It was all blending out so beautiful. Take this pretty shade right here, and I'm just gonna go in with my finger and just put that right on the center. Ooh, that is gorgeous. That is so pretty. That is so darn pretty. I'm gonna go back in this little brush right here, and I'm gonna go back into nooks and crannies and just blend that lightly. I really like that. I kind of want to put that all over the lid. Like, it looks so pretty. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do a halo eye anymore. I'm gonna put that all over the lid. I feel like that is just way too pretty. Yes, I'm loving that. I know that this eye looks like a little weird. I think it was the brush that I was using with that burgundy shade at first, and that's why I wasn't really liking how it was coming out. Primer. This is a No Problem Priming Water, and this is by Touch in Sol. And I don't think I've used, I feel like I have used this before. This is like a new one, so I haven't used this one, but I don't even know. I'm gonna go ahead and put, ooh, that feels like water, literally on my face. No, rub. This literally feels like water. So this actually feels really hydrating on my skin, so I'm excited to see if it's gonna keep me matte. It feels a little tacky right now, but I'm gonna go in with the Betty Boop Times Ipsy. This is the eyeliner. This actually is not new. I have used this before, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do a little liner action. Okay, so I really do like how black and dark this liner is. The only thing is that, I don't know if it's because I'm not used to this like liner or something, but I find that it's a little bit harder to work with and make that like super straight line. Like I was struggling a bit, I'm not gonna lie. I messed up a little bit on this eye on the outer corner because this eye just isn't working for me, but I feel like it was just a little hard to work with. So next I'm gonna go in, this is the Pixi. This is like a color corrector. I've had this, I don't think I've used this, so I'm just gonna take my sponge and kind of like mix between those two like shades. kind of like color correct, but like nothing's coming out. Okay, let me see. I guess I could use like my finger and do it and kind of just mix between both. I feel like if you have longer nails, it's going to be really hard to get like in there. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Flawless concealer brush and kind of like mix between those two shades and apply it. I feel like with the sponge I'm not really getting a lot of like coverage. I have to say I'm really not a fan of this. I feel like it really didn't, it looked like it brightened up my under eye on the viewfinder, but up close I could still see like the blueness underneath my eyes. So I have tried other color correctors that work a lot better for me, so I'm gonna have to pass on that. I really didn't like that. Next, for foundation, I'm gonna go in Lab Beauty foundation, and I got this at Sally Beauty. This is the shade Beige. Okay, this is supposed to be like a matte foundation. I don't know what the coverage is supposed to be. I would say like medium coverage. We might be able to build that up to full. It just says Meet Your Matte Velvet Foundation. Okay, so the coverage I would have to say is medium. It's blending out pretty good. I'm just building up a little bit more on like my cheek area. It blended out really pretty on top of that primer, and it looks really nice on my skin. And it's definitely covering up the blemishes or acne scars that I had. I feel like it looks pretty good. It doesn't feel heavy on my skin. Oh darn, what I was supposed to do, I have the Natasha Denona Black as a Black eyeliner. I'm so silly. Darn, I totally forgot I had that. I'm gonna go in with, this is from Moonkiss. This is the Deep Rose like blush. So that is the blush color. And then this is like the brush that you use on it. So I'm just gonna, ooh, okay. Okay, don't like the brush. I didn't put my concealer on first. I know you guys are gonna think I'm like crazy, but I didn't wanna like hate it and then have to like deal with it. Okay, I feel like that's not so bad actually. I wanna set it with like a powder on top, but as a base, that's not too bad actually. I don't like the brush that it came with. I feel like it was harder to kind of move around, but the color like isn't that bad. I would say don't do what I did like on this cheek and apply it more all here. I would kind of do what I did here and then just do a dot, a dot, and a dot and blend. It looks pretty actually. I kind of actually like that. So I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. concealer. This is 16 Hour. It's matte and it's like full coverage. Ooh, that looks pretty. It looks so nice. Love that concealer. That looks so nice. Next, what I'm going to do is take, this is a collab powder. Juicy Jazz is like obsessed with this. This is in the shade Porcelain Ivory. Oh my god, and I love, you guys are probably gonna think I'm insane, but see that? I love that, because then you could just easily like pop that out. I'm not gonna use the puff that it came with. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and use my little sponge. I've been loving using my sponge to go in with powder. Ooh, that added even extra coverage under my eye. I like that. I'm not baking, I'm kind of just pressing that in to my skin and blending that out. Ooh, I like that a lot. That looks so nice. Having a hard time taking it out of the packaging. This definitely adds extra coverage. I don't think it's supposed to keep you like super matte. She was saying that if you really want a matte one, and then Halle Beauty one that's really good for like matte. I need to take a look at my pores and see how my pores are looking, and I feel like that foundation was also a pretty good match for me. Okay, so my pores look like pretty pronounced like right here. I don't think the primer did like a good job with my pores, I'm gonna be honest, because I feel like my pores look pretty like bad right here. Like even right here, my pores look more pronounced actually. I don't think I like that primer. I feel like my pores look really noticeable and I'm really not a fan. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix the shade Oh Snap, which is this shade right here, and this shade right here, which is the shade Secret Santa. I'm gonna mix those two and put that right on my lower lash line. need to go ahead and put some mascara on, and this is from Moons. This is just their liquid lash extension mascara, and that is what the wand looks like. One thing that I didn't even mention, that cheek stain that I used, you can actually use that on your lip. So you can use it on your cheeks, you could use it on your eyes, like you can literally use it all over, so that's actually really handy. This makes your lashes look like really long. I wouldn't say that it gives like a lot of fullness. You can even see like from 2 applications to 1, like the difference. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my lower lashes. It's actually really easy to apply to my lower lashes, which I like. A lot of mascaras, like the wands, it's like too hard. It definitely does what it says. It definitely makes my lashes look longer. Like, it looks pretty good actually. Because I want to take this 1 heck of a blot powder, and this is really good for oily skin. I got this at Target, I believe it was. And I'm just going to take that and just set my face with it because I want to be really matte, and I don't think that primer is going to do that to me. I'm just going in really light and just setting. If you don't have oily skin, I probably wouldn't do this step. So I'm going to go ahead and use this in the Too Faced Holiday Collection. This is bronzer, blush, and highlight. That smells delicious. I'm going to go ahead with the bronzer. I love their bronzer. Ooh, pigmented. Ooh, it was totally my fault. Usually when you use a bronzer, you want to make sure you start off at the top and then bring that down, because that will make sure that it all just blends out really nice. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the highlight shade. Looks pretty. Definitely build that up to make it like blinding, like I do, because I'm like crazy. I just like a lot of highlight. Next, I'm going to take a small brush, take that highlighter shade and put it on my brow bone. Yeah, my brows look so much better after the foundation, and then just cleaning that up. I like that a lot. I don't even have to go over it to make sure it's okay. Then I'm going to put that on the inner corner just to kind of brighten up my inner corner a little bit. Looks nice. Then I'm going to take the blush and just kind of add a different topper. I just like to set, whenever I use like a cream blush, I like to set it with a powder blush right on top. Blush was really pretty. Then what I'm gonna go ahead and do is put on some lipstick. So like I said, for lipstick, I think I want to go something a little bit darker. I have this shade. This is the shade Divine Wine. This is like a matte. Looks really pretty. And then I also have, this is Spicy Sangria. This one isn't a matte. It's more of like a cream. I think I'm going to do this one, but first I want to outline my lips. I'm going to use the Gerard Cosmetics. This is a lip liner. I actually have used this before. I really like it. I haven't used that lipstick. And I'm just going to take this shade. I don't remember if I have used this before or not, so that's totally my fault. I'm just going to, it's a nice, pretty fall color. Then what I want to do is spray my face. I know I have not used this yet because this still has the protective sheet on it. This is the Milani Matte Finish 16-hour wear make it last setting spray. I'm supposed to shake it. Let's see that mist. Okay, it looks nice. It does have a slight fragrance to it, but I really like that mist and I don't feel like it was too much. What I actually want to do is I want to apply a little more highlight to kind of make it a little more pop in, especially now that my face is wet. So I'm just going to go in and just apply a little more. Yes. That's one trick, that if you guys want your highlight to be like really, really poppin', then just go back in after you set your face and add in more highlight. And I feel like that is definitely what I wanted. Yes. Okay guys, so let me just give you my thoughts and impressions on everything. So first, the Make It Last setting spray. I really liked how hydrated my skin felt. I also really liked the mist of this, so I definitely will be using this again. The primer I also really like for my eyes. I do like it how it has a little bit of a tint. Just make sure that you don't overdo it like I did You just need basically just a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. I also really do like the eyebrow pencil. I feel like the match was really good for me. After I cleaned up my eyebrows, I really did like how it looked. And then the face primer, I actually really don't like this. I liked how it felt like water, and I like how easy and smooth it was on my face, but I don't like how it made my pores look. Like, even still looking, I feel like my pores don't look really filled in that much. I feel like they look like more prominent. I feel like you could kind of see my pores a little bit more with this, so I'm really not a fan of this one, so I would definitely give this a pass. The eyeshadow palette, I actually really do like this eyeshadow palette. I feel like that one color that I was having that difficult time with, which was that burgundy color right here, I feel like it was just the brush that I was using, but I really do like how everything played out. I really do like this color. This color is beautiful. That's the shade Tinseltown. Beautiful, love it, obsessed. I really do like it. I like the eye look that I came up with. Then the foundation, I actually really like. I like how easy it was to blend out. I like the finish of it. You could definitely put more of it on like I did and kind of just build up for an even more full coverage look, but I feel like it went on really smooth. It blended out really smooth. I definitely do like that. And the concealer, I also really liked. I feel like it gave really full coverage. It didn't crease up on me pretty fast. I like how it looks, so definitely still going to be testing this out, especially for $5. I feel like that is amazing. The powder, I really like this powder. I like how it gives that more full coverage effect. I feel like because of the color, it is translucent. It's like ivory translucent, I think it is. That's what I said. It's a porcelain / ivory. I feel like that definitely did give a little bit more coverage, especially to my under eye area, and I really like this actually. Then the mascara, I also really liked. I feel like I did a really good job at making my lashes look longer. The 2 coats were amazing. I feel like my lashes look pretty long, and even was easy to apply on my lower lashes, and I feel like that's definitely the true test, because some ones I just don't like how they apply to the lower lashes, so I really like this. Then the One Heck of a Blot, I guess we're gonna see how this actually really lasts, but first impressions, I really did like it. I feel like I saw that after using this, my face did get pretty matte, but I feel like even with this, you can kind of use it during the day as well and kind of just touch up and blot. So like that. The blush, I actually really liked as well. I really liked the color of the blush. I feel like it looked really pretty. I feel like that's a really pretty color. You could also put that on your lips. Crap, I totally forgot to do that. You can put this on your lips, which is awesome. You could put this on your eyes. You could put this on your cheeks. I feel like it was really pretty. Definitely when you do apply, kind of do a dot 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 instead of like I did and just put it all here. I feel like you definitely have to bring that up. And then as far as the bronzer, blush, and highlight, I really like this. I really like the Too Faced bronzer, probably one of my favorite. It blends out beautifully. It looks so nice. The blush was very pretty, very pink. I like pink blushes like this, so I definitely did like that. And then as far as the highlight, I like how you can build it up to be blinding like I did, or you can leave it a little bit more subtle. I do like that I added in a little bit more when my face was wet, just for that extra emphasis. Then Gerard Cosmetics, the lip pencil, I love Gerard Cosmetics lip pencils. They just work really well for me. I really love the shade. I feel like this is just a perfect like fall winter type of shade, like that berry color. I feel like it looks really pretty. Again, this is 130 Spicy Sangria. This is the Shine collection. And then the Pixi, I totally almost forgot about this, the Pixi color corrector. I really don't like this. I feel like it really didn't provide that much of a full coverage. Like, it's kind of hard to get out of there. Like, do I use my finger? But then like my nail kind of gets in it, and I don't like that because my nails are kind of long. And then I didn't like how it was applying with the brush. I feel like it just made the brush kind of like stick together, and I wasn't really getting that much coverage with a sponge. So you definitely do have to go in with your finger, but I just don't like the application of it. I feel like if it was like a bigger section, if they just made it a little bit bigger, I feel like that would be easier, but it's really hard to get your nail all up in there. And then the setting spray from Milani, I really like the mist of this. There was a slight fragrance, but that didn't bother me. I hope that it makes my makeup last the 16 hours like it says it's supposed to, but I really did like the mist on that. And I think that was basically everything that I used for my face. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. Also, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already so you can be part of the ATFB family. ATFB, all things fashion and beauty, and hit the post notification bell so you get notified of all of my future uploads. And yeah, I think that is it. I will see you all in my next video. Bye! Thank you.